known for. So we can't necessarily give Gen G full credit. But you look at the Gen G draft and you say, man, if KT had this draft, it's GG every time. The fact that it's Gen G is the part which makes you question a little bit more, because they're usually looking for the scaling.
Well, you talked about Xin Zhao trying to dial up the aggression. Here he is once again, right at the red buff, right on top of Blank as well. Misses that seismic shove, and with that Galio coming in.
The priority, as we've seen from the fact that he's always above the kind of 50% mark of the top lane, because he doesn't have the longest ranged auto attack, taking time to chip down the turret, about 80% turret health for the Ornn. There is plenty of space, however, for Xin Zhao to solo down the Drake. He's got the Warrior Enchant, so no worries on this one. They will pick it up.
Yeah, as easy as you would like here. And see some wards come down from Effort, I'm sure SKT.
He actually bounces straight back in. Will be onto a wards. Doesn't end up leading to anything. But I like that Ambition is first rotation back, second instant rotation way back in.
And look at how they respond immediately, trying to go for a gank down on the bottom side. Flash forward here from Effort, trying to get that damage down on a core JJ. He's so close, but the heal gets him away as not enough damage comes out from Blank. Be intense when he picks up the Gargoyle Stone Plate and essentially doesn't die and has all this utility.
Honestly, Urgot, in terms of team fights, people wonder, because he's not quite Jace, right, when it comes to team fight woes. I would say he's kind of a bouncer. He's used best next to a carry to peel, annoy, shred, and also execute with the ultimate. Yeah. If you get that fear beyond death, it's not so much the assassination, but the fear in AoE that can be so big. Speaking of big, we're seeing a lot of members coalescing for a vision battle here. X-Flash, just zone.
I was getting excited there. We're allowed to get excited here now on LCK, as KT did go ahead and make it to Worlds and, of course, win the Summer Finals. This time around, though, puts down the control ward here, Ambition, and third time's the charm. Looks like he should be able to pick up that Rift Herald finally.
Fly gonna back away. The Rift Herald was the prize they put a lot into. Bring over QV. Like
this wave is cleared up, and well, we're going to go for a gank here onto Fly, knocking him up into Effort, who is looking for that stun. Nice block into the stun, but here's Ambition, is going to knock them back, and Fly will get out safely.
Fly manage SKT.
It's very true. Ambition, though, still does have that Rift Herald, looking for an opportunity to use it. Might not want to use it up in the top lane because that turret is so low. Look at Untara actually bullying QV finally out of that lane after picking up the Frozen Heart and the Catalyst. He's super tanky now and can win those trades.
And these are the cool things that happen when you can just shop in lane. You stay longer, you have some items, and you're able to find windows to take advantage of. Speaking of windows,
Untara pretty far down the lane. They are going to get the knock up here. QV popping forward now. Do they have enough damage to chip him away? Looks like the answer is no. And SKT, in the meantime, pick up
damage items enough for him.
That's all that he's going to go for. Bang in a little bit of trouble here if he gets hit by anything. Does have the the cleanse flash, though. They're just looking for the Rift Herald opportunity here after the push forward. Looks like Effort and Blank not in position, trying to dunk on top of Fly once again, who does not have any summoners. This should be a kill to SKT, even though he is super tanky. Finally are going to take him down to that kill.
Mid lane wailing away. Nice see SKT on priority. And Faker says, I don't care about Ambition.
The Shurima suffered an instant cleanse to get out of that slow too. Ambition forced to ult just to survive on the backside. Untara's here for a potential follow-up, but not much doing. Their position so far as we just crest over the 20-minute mark. Effort just doing his best Tucson cosplay. Trying to miss that combo. Let's take a look at the damage, though. Faker, of course, it's a Zir up against a Galio. This is to be expected. But again, I mean, he does have that swagger. He is playing very well so far in this game. It's a good sign for SKT fans.
And Gen G's early priority draft going against their innate playstyle. That read by SKT is increasingly playing off.
In this game, we'll see if he can keep it up, though.
I did an interview with FOMOS recently, and they asked me, what do you think of Faker? So many people around Korea saying he slipped, and I said, I can't say that for sure. I'll hold the point, though. Here he is.
Oh, boy. They're all going to get in the circle now on top of the Xin Zhao. He's nearly going to go down, though. Is able to jump on top of Faker, takes him out in the trade, and now the rest of them going to get away. Perfect binding up there by Ruler, is going to predict that flash, gets the kill onto Blank. A 2-for-1 goes to Gen.G.
And you just have to do the math. There weren't enough members of SKT there because Untara's teleport was down. No ability to get into the fight. Very assertive from Gen.G. When you have globals, that's what you can do. And while Faker had the great engage, he just didn't have the allies around to make it happen.
Nobody was quite able to take out Xin Zhao in the end. Had just finished that magic resist item perfect up against Azir and Talia. And well, this is gonna blow the gates wide open for Gen.G as they get the 2 kills and they get mid-turn.
Much threat now with the adaptive helm second. Very, very nice ultimate that you noted from Ruler, but it might just be an Infernal free to SKT as Gen.G are slow to set up and they don't have those ults.
Just out-positioned a little bit there by SKT, not able to say specifically. Starts it up, has the damage on the Kai'Sa already with 2.5 items. Now they're gonna catch the Xin Zhao once again. This time they should have the damage as ambitious.
For now, at least, the Baron threat isn't there. But what I want to say about SKT, what they're passing on the eye test compared to the SKT of over a month ago now from the regular season, SKT not allowing that as Untara and Cuvee doing a bit of trading on the bot side. But Cuvee, as we know, very tanky.
Super tanky, even has a little bit of a mobility himself on the Urgot, but now they're saying, okay, he bit off a little bit more than he can chew. They force the flash away from him, and they're still on the chase here, the Weaver's Wall, and this Urgot is going to die. Nice little play there by SK once again.
TP advantage for Untara, so back in the side lane for him. Cuvee, teleport ignite. We're going back to Season 1 here, but just temporary, and this time Faker won't be caught by the Varus ultimate. Was Faker's karma in that World Final, of course, by Ruler's Varus. Here we go.
Big engage by Effort, a little bit early, but here's the Ornn. Gonna get on top of them, no unbreakable. The double knockup, but Galio gonna come in here and defend against that knockup. Good retreat, but once again, Ambition on the left side here is gonna be caught out. Forced to flash away. In goes Bang, but Ambition, super low. He's going 1v3, and now Fly's gonna get caught out on the right side too. That's a double kill to Bang now.
SKT's so good at splitting up. Gen.G, Ruler never got to auto-attack anyone. I don't even think he got his Ginsu Rage Pass of the 6 autos to get that up. So SKT walk up to Baron. What's Gen.G gonna do? Ambition has to recall.
SKT looking super solid here in game number 1. And one thing we didn't talk about too much is the Baron damage. Azir, Talia, Kai'Sa, you are going to rip that to shreds, even without confidence. Like, they feel like they already have the game in the bag. And when you have a Kai'Sa that's already this strong, alongside the Azir, together level 17, the highest in the game. They're going for it, and they get him again. No flash on top of the Varus, and down he will go. Cuvee all alone in the back. Faker nearly dies, but it doesn't matter. Bang in the front line, alongside Blank, are able to do that damage. Faker will go down in the end, but the push is still strong.
Form is temporary, class is permanent. Faker's always looking for those scoops. They scoop Ruler. There's nothing left for Gen.G. That's all their damage. Cuvee's down as well. How much can they get done here? There's not much wave clear up for Gen.G.
Yeah, only 25 seconds. I say only, but that Varus gonna take a while to come on in here. And it looks like SKT gonna be a little bit passive about this. Ambition going on in. Nice seismic shove from that Talia. And they're just desperate at this point. Gen.G, no way to kill anybody here. 2 more kills to the side of SKT. Fly nearly gonna go down, but SKT, they're looking for the win.
Doesn't even matter about the respawns. Ruler's back up, but I think Gen.G's in the death chamber.
Wow, SKT, what a performance here in game number 1. The mechanics still there for Effort. They're gonna take it and get off to a really nice start here in the series.
Suddenly it feels like it's 2015 again.